The Houthi group is threatening to continue their attacks in the Red Sea after the US and the UK conducted a third wave of airstrikes. This report has more details.
The Houthi group said British and US airstrikes will not deter them and threatened retaliation after a new wave of attacks hit Yemen on Saturday. The UK joined the US for a third time in conducting a wave of airstrikes on Houthi targets in a bid to prevent further attacks on international shipping lanes along a major trade route. A Houthi spokesman said that there had been a total of 48 strikes and that they will not pass without response and punishment. More than 30 sites across 13 locations were hit by coalition forces, according to a joint statement by the 8 nations involved. The Houthis have repeatedly launched attacks on vessels in the Red Sea and elsewhere of the Yemen coast, claiming it is targeting Israeli or Israel-distant ships in protest over the war in Gaza. However, they have frequently targeted ships with questionable or no clear links to Israel, endangering shipping on a key global trade route used for accessing the Suez Canal. As a result of the clashes in the southern Red Sea and Bab el-Mandeb Strait, vessels have had to be redirected around the Cape of Good Hope at the southern tip of Africa, a journey that takes longer and is more costly. It is feared the disruption could increase inflation and push up the price of goods in shops. The combined strikes follow an air assault by the US in Iraq and Syria that targeted other Iranian-backed militias and the Iranian Revolutionary Guard in retaliation for the drone strike that killed 3 American troops in Jordan last week. According to the Whitehall Department, Allied intelligence had calculated some of the stations were being used to launch drone attacks and to spy on cargo ships and Western warships. The ministry said the nighttime raids were designed to ensure minimal risk of civilian casualties and preserve freedom of navigation. That's why the Royal Air Force engaged in a third wave of proportionate and targeted strikes against Houthi military targets in Yemen.